This is Happy Metal Geek on behalf of Metal Planet Music, and I have the absolute pleasure to be able to get a very rare interview with none other than Gus G. Yeah! What an intro!
Thanks for having me, man.
Oh no, thank you very much for agreeing to do the interview.
Absolutely.
And welcome to Belfast and to the Ulster Hall.
Thank you very much.
Now, just first of all, I want to ask you, what set you on your path?
It was actually a record that my dad had by Peter Frampton. Frampton Comes Alive.
Right.
And when I heard that when I was 8 or 9 years old, it totally blew me away. That the way he did this talk box thing, making the guitar talk like a robot. And that's when I realized that, it was just one of these life epiphanies. I'm like, I gotta learn how to do that, and I want to do that for the rest of my life.
Wow.
So that was it.
That early, it was done.
Yeah.
Yep. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. Now, I know many performers have stage names.
Yeah.
So how did you go from, and I'm gonna hope I get it right, Konstantinos Karamitroudas?
Yeah. You're one of the few people that have been able to say it.
I've been practicing
Yeah.
all day.
Just call him Mr. Smith.
How did you go from that to Gus G?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I could have not had an international career with that long of a Greek name that nobody can ever say. But when I went in America, when I was young, because I visited, my uncle was still, I don't know, like 11 or 12 years old, and then I asked my uncle, I had an uncle there, he said, so hey, what's my name in English? Like, do I have an English version of my name? And he said, yeah, you are Gus, which is totally not true, actually. But somehow all the Greek immigrants of the 50s, 60s, or 70s that went to America, all the guys that were Konstantin or Kostas, they became Gus.
Right.
So maybe that's what he thought of. So he thought. So I had that name, with me since I was, I don't know, 10 or 11. And I mean, the G is just like a nickname that a buddy of mine gave to me later on.
He just couldn't be bothered to say 3 letters.
Yeah, he couldn't even.
So it was like,
so it's too long. I'm gonna call it G. And then I was thinking, well, if I'm gonna have, since I'm gonna set off to have this amazing, huge career, I mean, I cannot, the only way for me to reach Grammy winning status is by having a really amazing name, something like Kenny G, along those lines. So I can be Gus G. I can be the Kenny G of heavy metal.
Yeah.
So that's
brilliant.
Yeah.
So who are you more like now, Konstantinos or Gus?
I'm more Gus nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Now,
My wife still calls me idiot.
that trumps everything, really.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, as you say, you've been on. You have a fairly good career. Let's not muck about here.
It's ups and it's downs for sure.
Yeah, but
so far so good. I can't complain.
Well, nobody listens anyway, so
Yeah, exactly.
You've worked with your band, Firewind, your solo career. You've played for Dream Evil, Mystic Prophecy, Night Rage, and a really small performer. I don't know if anybody's heard of him, Ozzy Osbourne.
Nah, he's on his way up now. He has a couple of really good songs.
I think he has a breakthrough.
Yeah. I think he's gonna have some hits.
And you've guessed it on literally an arm's length list of bands' albums, including Rotting Christ, Doro, Yorn, Camelot, Bob, Cat Sionis.
Yeah, but that's my friend. That's our keyboard player in Firewind.
Oh, right.
So he's like, that was the easy one.
Des era. And that's just to name a few. Okay. How do you find working in so many different styles?
I mean, these are like guest solos that I did for people, or either friends or whatever. I get offers like that all the time. Nowadays, I don't do that many. But if occasionally if I like the music, I'll throw down a solo or something.
So you would have a wide taste in music?
I do, yeah. Actually, I like everything, man. I like pop, new age, whatever, cinematic, like soundtrack stuff, blues rock, whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously metal, like, yeah.
If
To
it
me,
hits
to
you
me
right,
good
that's
music
it.
is good music, and that, you know, regardless of the label and tags we put on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Now, it has to be put in here as well. You released Fearless last year, following on from Brand New Revolution, which was 2015.
Yeah.
How did you go about selecting your band for Fearless? And was it a similar process to how you put together your musicians for Brand New Revolution?
Well, those were two totally different projects, because
Right.
on the first two records it was just like trying to collaborate with as many people as I could, and people that I really appreciated and respected, you know, and looked up to. Whereas this time I wanted to go more for a band feel. Actually, it was supposed to be some sort of a new band under a new band name, but then in the end we decided to keep it as a you know, under my own name, because I've already done so much hard work for the first two records, touring and investing and, you know, just getting out there. So I thought, well, maybe it's logical to continue as Gus G instead of starting a new band. But the idea was to do like a power trio type of setup, and, you know, obviously having Dennis Ward on board, co-produce with me, co-write, and playing bass and singing. So yeah, it's like a partner in crime. And then we had Will Hunt coming in for the session to play drums. So yeah, the whole idea with this record, as opposed to the first two, was just to simplify things.
Yeah. Did you enjoy the process of,
Yeah.
of creating Fearless?
Yeah, very much so actually, because working with other people is really cool, and yeah, it opens up your mind, and you learn a lot as a songwriter and a player, and you see how your music sounds with other voices.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to work around other people's schedules, and sometimes you do experiments that you're not sure if they're gonna work out. Like I wrote, you know, I have like some person that I don't know if this guy's stuff is gonna fit over my stuff. So it was a lot of testing out and just experimenting. I mean, I'm really proud of the first two records, but this one I just wanted to really go back to know what to do, which is just like being part of a band, you know, being one of the band guys.
So it was kind of more settling back in, you're finding your groove more.
Yeah,
Brand New
yeah.
Revolution was a good sort of experimentation to see what works.
Yeah,
what
same for
doesn't.
the first record too, I'm the
Yeah.
Fire, but this one, yeah, and I mean, and on the first two records there was like different kind of stuff too. I had like some acoustic stuff, and then it was like the glam rock song, and then it was like the really heavy song, and then there was like there were some attempts to do like more American radio rock, and there was like some heavy stuff and some instrumental, so it was like stuff all over the place, really, just throwing stuff out there to see what sticks to the wall, so to speak.
Yeah.
But this time it was just like going for more cohesive.
Was it more comfortable then for you? Not, you know, easy and just lackadaisical, but you felt the
This one.
groove much more.
Yeah,
Fearless.
absolutely. Yeah.
That's not.
This may not be a terribly fair question, but I've reading up a little bit about you. I thought I had to.
Thank you.
And you mentioned quite a bit about Uli John Roth. That he'd been an inspiration,
Yeah, he still
a
is.
mentor, and a friend. Uli's very well versed with Northern Ireland rock scene and metal scene. He's visited here many times. Now, before this, has Northern Ireland ever been on your radar?
I've played here a couple of times already.
Have you? Right.
Yes, with Fireman, yeah.
Ah, right.
We were here, the last time that I remember was 2012. What was it called? Limelight?
Yes.
Small club
yes.
called Limelight. Yeah, we played there. I think we've been once more before, which I might be wrong. But maybe we were here in 2008 with Stratovarius. Could have been then. I know we definitely did Dublin. I think Belfast too. But I remember the last one being 2012. So yeah.
Wow. Well, it's
And one of my all-time favorite guitar players is from Belfast, Gary Moore. Yeah.
Do you know what? You've just gone up my estimations even more.
Of course. Yeah. And yesterday was the anniversary of his death.
Yeah. Well, it's lovely that you're here and playing in and around the anniversary of his death as well. So
Yeah.
it means a lot to us too.
Yesterday we threw in. I mean, this is we played a Cold Sweat, Thin Lizzy, but it's not a recording that featured Gary Moore on, but still we did a Lizzy track and it was like went down the store.
Yeah.
I thought it's only proper since
we got to hear a little bit of your sound check. So
oh yeah, you probably heard it.
We're well impressed, very well impressed, and looking fully forward to the whole performance tonight as well. Now, listening all that you've been doing since you started your career, going down everything, it shows you're an incredibly busy man, and you don't seem to sit still very much. How do you kick back, if you do, just to relax?
Just really being at home and chilling with my cats and the wife, and just watch movies or just, I don't know, cleaning up the cat litter.
That's always a very important rock and roll lifestyle.
It is.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So you're looking forward to tonight. How has touring with Steel Panther been?
It's really good so far. I mean, the first 2 nights we were in, Dublin back to back. I've known these guys for a while, and I know they're crew guys, and they've treated us really well, really nice. Yeah, I told them, hey guys, keep your hands off our girlfriends. Don't fuck with that. You got all your groupies, okay? So yeah, don't touch our girls. I'm not sure if they behave from that, but I haven't heard anything. I don't want to know. But other than that, yeah, they're really cool, sweet guys. They've shown us a lot of support. They've really been very accommodating, and we love them.
Well, that is fantastic. Thank you very much for your time.
Cool,
Really appreciate you giving up this time for us. And do you know what? I think even going by the sound check, we're maybe looking forward that we come on your radar again for a headline show.
It would be great to return and do a headline set. Yeah, that would be great.
We would love to have you on.
Let's see what happens tonight.
Oh, I think
it's going to be good.
You'll go down a storm, an absolute storm. Thank you very much,
Thank
Gus.
you.
Absolute pleasure.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And